FXB. We're just going to do a review on the 7300. We're just going to push all the buttons and have a little chat about it. 73, enjoy the video. 0FXB, quick review on the 7300. And what we're going to do, we're going to just push, in this one, we're going to push every button. So, start off with the power button. When it's on, if you just tap it, it doesn't do anything. Hold it down, power's off. Just a quick push and it comes on. Then next one down, transmit, on and off transmit. Turn tuner, you turn it on. You can see the light come on here, and then you can hold it and it will tune. There is a secret function on this. If you go into menu, set, pretty sure it's in others, and put it into emergency mode, it will tune outside the normal sort of calibration, and it's not recommended you do this often, but if you've got quite a poor SWR, it will tune it, so it's worth a try. So then you've got Vox. You see it come on here at the top. If you hold it, your Vox gain settings go there with the multi button, or you can deselect and then you can select when it's in CW. So we'll hit CW, hit the Vox button. Instead of Vox, you've got break BK in. Hold that button down, you've got the different setting there on the multi knob, which is here. Okay, turn that off. Okay, you've got your phone jack, microphone, right, twin pass band tuning. So hold it, push the middle button, it comes up. You can adjust I'll just call it the blue section. The rear knob is the red section, and if you hold it down, it defaults it back to where it started from. You can change your filters by touching here. Filters, it's on filter 2 now. Go filter 3, filter 4. I don't think if you hold it, if it does anything. Yeah, if you hold the filter button, you get this other menu come up with other settings. That BW default, that speaks for itself. Sharp. So you can see how it's pretty good. Then you got your, I'll just say you got your exit button here. Just regarding the scope, look, we were in the scope there, and we can make it smaller. Menu, you can select scope. If you want, you can select audio, get these two audio screens, and I'm pretty sure if I push M scope here, you get both. Yeah, so that's how you get, you know, a nice full screen of items. Right, anyway, back to the buttons. So preamp here, got 3 preamps, notch, and if you hold the notch, you get again a menu with you control with the multi knob. Let's hold the preamp button. So if you hold the preamp button, look, it gives you a attenuator. Noise blank on off, hold it, again sub menu. NR on off, hold it, again sub menu. I find that the NR is the best noise reducer, but they all work okay. So usual volume up down here, RF squelch, and look at the SWR. You can see it gives you a little line to show you where the squelch is. I think you can change some of the settings, you know, for the squelch and RF within menus. You've got your SD card here for firmware upload, and that works really well. It will also store screenshots. You can do screenshots on the 7300, but I can't remember how you do it. So if I remember, I'll do it, but you can do it, and it stores it on the SD card. So menu button. So you've got this selection of 10 menus, and really the main one is to go into set, and then you've got loads of menus in there, as you can see. Functions, all your filters, your preamp, Vox, other settings. There's only one menu in function. Let's just hold it. Yeah, there's only one menu in function. So scope. So look, you can if I push menu scope, so you can move the scope up and down by pushing the scope button, and then you can go select other things like meter. So you've got all your meters there, which is very useful actually. Sometimes you've even got your voltage there, temperature. So most people just want the scope, and you can expand it by clicking expand here, and you know, it works great. Let's give it a tune. Oh, that's the on off button. Let's just check the power on it. So to look at the power, you hit the multi knob and you've got the power here, and you've got 4 other settings there. The tuner's on, so there you are. Now if you want to select a more fine tuning, tap and hold the noughts at the end and you get a very fine tune. Now if you tap them again, a bit less fine tune, probably the one you'd use the most. Anyway, let's focus on the buttons. So scope, then you've got your quick menu here, a few items. Looks like it's more for recording, meter type. Yeah, and the meter one's a good point. If you tap the meter, it will change the type. So look, you've got power there, SWR. This one does have one of those funky SWR graph, and you push play and then you key the microphone, and the SWR's, well, need to whistle a bit. Start again. Yeah, the SWR's so low. It's because the power's down as well. But you get the idea, you get a graph, and there's other things here. I've never used it, to be honest, but it does look pretty funky. Go back to scope. So quick menu we did. That's just an exit button. Now speech control. That
7.14499 megahertz LSB.
See, that gives you a readout, which is excellent. You've got, it's a bit dark here, but it says auto tune, and that's for CW and for digi modes. It's like a very fine tune. XFC is like it sort of turns off the squelch. I think if you had it on split frequency, it would take you to the other split, or if you want a repeater, because this does do FM repeaters and has tones and things for 6-meter repeaters. So I'll just show you where the tones are. So look, the tone, where has it gone? It's definitely here somewhere. Right, I realised what it was. You've got to be in FM. Once you're in FM, you hit the function, you've got your tone on off, and if you hold it, you've got your tone frequency. I got a feeling if you want to do a shift, you need to go into split frequency. And again, I did see that. That's in one of the main menus to select split frequency, but it will do it. Right, so we've done all these. We know what the multi-knob does. Controls all the sub-menus. So receive increment tuning. That's for your receive, and turn the multi-knob to adjust that. transmit as well, and you can control these together or separately, which is, I think is very good. Clear, I've never used clear, so that's a new one for me. I'm holding it. I don't think it does anything obvious, so I'm sure it does. There's the split frequency button. That's good. I know that when they're in split, you can hit the, look, see that? So your split is 14216. And then, so if you hit the XFC, then it swaps it, and you can hear what's on it. So if you're doing like some, you know, split frequency operation, that would be good. Come out of split. Then you've got A and B. Yeah, VFO A and B. Very good. VFO to memory. See that? Now if you want to get into your memory menus, you tap the actual word VFO, and so you can select memory or VFO using these buttons. Now we're in memory, there's nothing in the memory at the moment, VFO. But if you say you wanted to store something in the memory, see the MW, you hold that down and it beeps. Hopefully that's stored something in the memory. Let's go back to VFO and select the second frequency, because I might be wrong on it. Memory. Yeah, oh, it stored it into number 1. So I think we'll do a separate video completely on memory, but there is a method of storing to the memory and memory groups. So up down buttons here, look, that is selecting different memories. Up down. Memory pad, it stores, so you're looking at something, you like the look of it, you hold the memory pad button, you hear it beep, then you go to menu, tap memory pad, and look, it's stored it there, and you can select, you can store a few, and then you can go back later, say you like 3671, then go to memory. There's one that was the one I put in earlier. You can actually tap these 3 lines here, edit, and you can give it a name. So we'll call it HF, enter. See? In the 705 it's a bit different, it goes straight into groups, so that's interesting. So back on the scope, you know you can adjust the scope just by holding the EXPD button, and you can adjust all the colors and everything, loads of settings here. Personalize it how you like it. Tap it to enlarge it. Edge is just the scope will cover more of the band, and you can select the edges. You can freeze frame it. See, pushing hold. Center fix is one you'll probably use quite a lot, because you get the green line and then you can, you know, you can swing it across like that. Menu 2, that ref. Now when you adjust that, it adjusts the sort of sensitivity of the scope. So if I go one way, it makes it more sensitive. If I go the other way, look, it makes it less sensitive. Then you can actually pick out the you know, the stations. So go back. If we go to 40, which seemed active earlier, looks like that's might need tuning on the antenna. It's looking a bit weak at the moment. Yeah, probably needs a good tune. I could try it. Yeah, it's probably the tuner needs the antenna selected. So anyway, so you can see that you can adjust that, or you can hold down the DEF and it goes back to default. Exit. The speed of the waterfall. You see it goes faster and slower. Markup. See the way that works. That's obviously very useful.
Secondo questo correttivo, signore. Va bene?
Della zona 1 ce n'erano un paio, il touch.
The cloudy sky. steady temperature of 4.5 degrees C. And I'm reasonably okay. I've just been...
So the speaker on the 7300 is excellent. I've tried the external speaker and I don't think there's much difference. It looks nice. It makes the set look bigger and more like a base station, I suppose. But I find that the 7300 is a lot more portable just as it is. And it is a very portable set. Expand. So I think we've covered all the buttons. I'll just let you know how to change the mode. You just tap LSB, select the mode you want. The filter we've done. If you want to change the frequency, just tap the first part. There's all your frequencies. Or you can enter it by pushing FIMP. Look, oh, actually you've got another thing there where you can select split memo. Never used that, so not sure. So you got your frequency, LSB, your filter. You can change the meter here. We'll see if you can get the clock. Yeah, tap the time, you get the clock come up. There's no GPS and Bluetooth in this, so you'll have to get a 705 for that. And this is a 100-watt radio. And the audio reports and receive and transmit, always brilliant on these. These radios are just, when they made them, they really hit the ball out of the park. The 7300 is a fantastic radio, and I think if you can get one for £1,200 new, very good value for money. And even I've seen these sell second-hand very often for £850, and you'll never part with it. It's just a fantastic radio. So hope this is interesting. Please subscribe, push the like, and 73 M0FXB.